Hello, this is the City Newsroom. You're welcome. On Friday, 7 regions elected regional executives. Some incumbents lost. On Saturday, which is today, 7 more regions are going to elect their executives. And the Dome at the Trade Fair Center in Accra is the venue for today's conference, the annual delegates conference. So this is the City Newsroom, and we're bringing you all the sights, all the sounds that you need to know, who is participating in this particular elections and who the eventual winners will be. This is a regional delegates conference of the new Patriotic Party, and which is outlined in their constitution. It's supposed to be done every year, but the election happens every 4 years. So in 2018 there was an election. We are having another one in 2022. So the regional executives that will be elected will steer affairs for the next 4 years. So we are still here at the Dome trying to get a few delegates to speak to. How has the program been for you so far? Are you impressed with the preparations and how the organization has been?
Well, good afternoon to your viewers. Honestly, it's been a very good day. The security arrangements, the protocol arrangements, getting our accreditation on time, the police at the door, the frisking of delegates that are coming in, and the ability to separate the delegates from the general public has been fantastic. It tells you that the regional executives and the party executives have put in a lot to make this conference a success.
This is still the City Newsroom. My name is Zoe Abubeidu Ado, bringing you coverage of the annual regional delegates conference of the new Patriotic Party in the Greater Accra Region. It's being held at the Dome, and in here voting is ongoing. So a number of delegates who are seated here and will take their turns to vote when they are called upon. The Electoral Commission has set up its booth, as is done in every, even during the major elections. So you have about 10 booths here where the delegates are supposed to go one by one. So you have the chairmanship position, secretary, Nasara coordinator, regional youth organizer, and a number of them. So the vice chair as well. So you have to go through all these positions, vote for them one by one. So you move from the chairmanship position and at the Nasara coordinator. You have to go through all the process and vote for your preferred aspirant. I must say that the security in here as well is tight. So behind the delegates, you have security persons stationed behind them who are also watching and manning affairs here. So the security generally has been good and tight here at the Greater Accra region, where the delegates conference it's ongoing. I'll be speaking to some aspirants as well. I believe it's been days of campaigning, and finally today is here. I can see you in here talking to a group of people. Are you still doing last minute touches?
Oh, sometimes there's a need to remind them of your message and just to appeal to them. It's normal. Yes.
So you are hopeful that you are going to get this one?
Highly hopeful.
Okay. So what will you say the general preparations has been? How have you seen the preparation so far?
It's been great. You have covered the process from the inception, and you can see it's been well organized, well spaced, and it's been great.
Okay. What are you hoping to do for the new Patriotic Party when, or if you win as the secretary? What is your plan for the region?
I thought you were going to say when you win as secretary.
If.
My plan for the region is cut out in the constitution, but I've added strategy to it about effective management of research and elections, communications, and the organization team. That's what I'm bringing on board, with a lot of strategy down to the constituency level and how to be able to whip the grassroots of the party to be energized to help in the grassroots mobilization and organization. I bring that on board with a lot of experience over the years in my background with research and elections, and also a careful understanding of how the operations of a region must work.
Speaking to one more aspirant, she's affectionately called Ogre here. And how has it been for you?
Cool.
Very cool.
Yes.
And are you sure you're going to win?
Sure.
How sure are you?
I'm very, very sure.
Okay. 2024 is very crucial for the new Patriotic Party. What are you going to bring on board to ensure that the NPP that is seeking to break the 8 achieves its aim?
2024, as you said, break the 8. When we do our things right, I can assure you 2024 is a done deal for us, because the one that is coming in, we know him already, John Mahama. There's nothing new in his former president, John Mahama. So as a party, when we finish, God willing, we will go back and sit on our drawing table. What we did the previous years that were not right, we are going to correct everything and then move forward. And I can assure our party people and Ghanaians that 2024, inshallah, we will take the seat, because we have a new candidate coming in and they have the same person coming in.
How has the organization been
The
for you
process so far has been so far so good. Things are moving on smoothly. I just came in, but what I have seen so far, you can see Greater Accra, we are well organized.
I've been joined by the incumbent chairman of the Greater Accra Region, Otoo Agorhom, to tell us how he's feeling after days, months of campaigning. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm aspiring, or I'm seeking re-election, and at the same time I'm a chairman, so I have a dual role of ensuring that everything goes well whilst I'm managing my own campaign at the same time. So naturally it will take some energy away from you, but I think I'm fine.
At what point will you be relieved today?
By 6-7, we should be done with the process, and then the outcome will be known. If I happen to be the chairman, then there's more work to do. You see, all these numbers, you need to ensure that everybody goes back safely, and then you start, following up to appreciate them, and then visiting them in their various constituencies to share with them how things are going to be now. So a lot of work, but today by 6, I think we should be done with what we are doing now, and the winners will be known. I hope that I will emerge the winner of the chairmanship position.
This has been our extensive coverage of the regional elections of the new Patriotic Party. Voting has ended. Counting is about to begin. My colleague Hansen Ajeman is on standby to bring us all you should know about the elections, who won in the Greater Accra region and who lost. He has the details.
Tensions ensued as the Tescon bloc, which was the last set of delegates to cast their ballots, were about doing so. According to City News sources, supporters of one of the aspirants raised concerns about the propriety of the Tescon list.
There have been some scuffle here at the Trade Fair Center. We are unaware what exactly is causing this problem. Most of the delegates here are getting very aggressive. It's been peaceful, but just issues with the Tescon list has resulted in some scuffle. Some of the delegates attempting to stop journalists from filming. The police are trying to bring the situation under control, but it's been a difficult one for them. We can see the police officers attempting to bring the situation under control. This issue has to do with the list of Tescon executives as part of the people eligible to vote in this election. Every Tescon institution brings a rep, but there are issues as to the rightful people who are supposed to partake in this election.
After hours of sorting and counting, the EC declared the result.
And candidate number 1, Grace Achampon, at 340. So we declare Grace Achampon as the woman organizer-elect. Please, if Grace Achampon is here, you should move upstage. Is he here? Is she here? Candidate number 2, Romeo Safo, 69 votes. And candidate number 1, Prince Obeng, 543 votes. So Prince has been declared as a youth organizer-elect. Good. Regional organizer-elect. Regional organizer-elect. Now move on to the last, but on the least position, the position of chairman. Of the 750 voters on the list, 675 cast their ballot. And we had 1 rejected. And this is the result. Candidate number 2, Alfred Tiasiboy, had 326 votes, constituting 49.54%. He had 326 votes, constituting 49.54%. And candidate number 1, Divan Otoo Agorhom, had 332 votes, constituting 50.45%. So we declare Divan Otoo Agorhom as chairman-elect for Greater Accra Region. So please, if Divan Otoo is here.
Incumbent chairman Divan Agorhom and 6 others, including the secretary, retained their seats.
What do you make of your win?
Oh, well, thank you. First of all, permit me to use this opportunity to thank all of you, the committee that worked, the RO Solomon Committee, the security services, the Electoral Commission, the national party, the regional party, the constituencies that converge here to exercise this constitutional duty. Yes, we are done, and as you can see, almost 90% of the current executives have been retained, except that, well, of course, we would have expected that the margins of victory would have been much bigger than what we are seeing, especially in my personal case. However, in elections, winning with a difference of 1 is still victory. So it simply means that the message from the delegates to us is loud and clear, that there is work to be done. It simply means that the performance in 2020 did not sit too well with them. That's my assessment of the outcome of the elections. And so therefore, clearly, immediately from here, starting from Monday, taking a day rest tomorrow, on Monday, we will start, regrouping, working on the appointments so that we have the full complements of the executives. We elected 10 and we should appoint 7. We will start working on that. I would therefore want to use this opportunity to thank everybody, thank especially my team, congratulating all the winners, and to those who couldn't make it, I say to them, better luck next time. Something new is happening now, which did not happen the last time. As we speak, you can see that largely we're getting the cooperation of our members of parliament, which is critical. We have our MMDCs on board. The key party functionaries are all, coming together to help us this time. The first time was not like that. So with these signs, I am absolutely sure that with their help, we will be able to, unite the front, because that is the key ingredient. We need that unity. Without it, there's little that we can do. So I'll be counting on them to be able to help us, bring everybody together, and then we'll be able to march on to victory 2020.